All right. Hello, everyone. Um, Today I'm joined by Sadie Says. Say hi.
I'm Theo's number one hater. Hello, everyone.
Not true. So,
Yes,
uh,
true.
we have a nice Google Slides presentation for the first round of Televiber. So, first, I want everyone to admire my spreadsheet. It's a lot better than the shitty one that Maddie made because it's shit, and mine's cool. So, why did I
Are the
want to go to
lines
this tribal
dotted?
council? My goal was go to as many early game tribals as I possibly can. Because in a twist like this, which Sadie, by the way, it's a twist where each round, it's 5 tribes of 4, and each round 3 tribes
I
go.
saw.
Oh, you saw? Okay.
I'm in the server, genius.
Oh, you are? I didn't even know you were spectating.
Yeah.
But anyway, because in a twist like this, you're forced to bridge out and form quick connections on the fly and utilize them to the best of your ability. I always say bridging out's a bad idea. I always compare it to rushing in Bed Wars. You could be, on like different parts of the board. Um, you could be having a good game, but because you're bridging out, your bed is going to be vulnerable. You're rushing. You're not taking your time. You don't want to be bridging out. You want to take your time with connections, but in a twist like this, you have no choice but to bridge out. So I wanted to get a head start at bridging out to form my cross tribe connections. I'm already the most powerful person in my tribe, and I think I'm just gonna go for hold another power to myself. In a passive cast like this, I'm playing an aggressive game, and it's gonna um oh, fuck my I had a brain fart. Eventually,
Womp womp.
can you kill yourself, please? So by the time I'm targeted for being a threat, I'm gonna have a lot of connections that I can fall back on, which is why I want to go to these joint tribal councils. Um, and I'm playing the best social game right now. I don't care what anyone says. To all the Marissas out there, um, being the most likable is not how I play the social game. It helps. Obviously, are you playing a good social game if you're walking up to people and saying, I hope your parents beat you? No, not necessarily. But a social game is actually about utilizing all relationships to create options for yourself in order to either be in a position to play with power, which is my case, or to be in a good spot to be able to play from the bottom. Shady, what are your thoughts?
I feel like I'm being read like my dead grandma's will.
Check this out. I have a laser, bruh.
Oh, yeah, but
I
Lays,
have a
that's so
laser.
cool, Inferno Theo.
I'm gonna
This is so cool.
I'm gonna mansplain how to play it works. So,
Great.
intended goals for the first tribal. Start bridging out. Like I said before, I want to begin now to get a head start on my connections with people. Later in the game, I will take those connections and further build them with my sexy OTTN5 charm. Found a couple duos. Nothing is set in stone right now. I currently do not know who I want my brother to be. It's due to my blood versus water partner, Randy. So I want some people to feel strong emotions toward me to loosen them up to the idea of having a partner in crime who's a chaotic player. Me, Lamau, XD. And of course, I want to make this boot benefit me. I don't want to boot someone who is not going to benefit me. Plain and simple, just make the best of a bad situation. Now, Sadie says,
Mm.
this is where the autism is really going to shine. Um,
I think it's already been
oh
shining.
really? Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So we have some notes on Scrub right now.
Oh
Um,
my God.
it gets worse. We have a pregame connection from Visualworks season 11, and this is so dumb. Oh my fucking god, this is so dumb. He can be driver text, but he's fond of a VC, and he's also pre-jury a lot. But I promised to not carry him to the jury stage. At least at the bare minimum, I want Scrub being a juror because he'd probably vote me. We have a similar sense of humor. We get along really well, and I pretty much gaslit him into getting people to want to do a split vote, totally unintentionally. I didn't even mean to. I literally just brought it up, and I was like, "Hey, what if we did a split vote?" And he was like, "Okay." And I didn't expect him to actually go out and try and make it happen, but holy shit, he did. So good on him for that. He knows his place. He knows his place as a Theo goat. Um, He's a cool guy. I think he'll stay in my shadow for a while. If he chooses to cut me, that would suck. Sometimes he's a fucking idiot. And via Typhon's Law, he is a peak bronze tier player. Next up, we have notes on Switch. Um, like I said earlier in my confessional, Switch has a second
You
place
can't
mindset.
even, it's covering half the screenshot.
What?
How could you how
What?
could you cover David LV and King Camille?
No,
How could you do that?
um, well, you could kind of see that it says David LB and King Camille.
They've both voted me out. They deserve it. Cover them
Oh,
more.
shit,
Yeah, I'm kidding.
tripping. Yeah, I'll cover them with the laser. Wait, can I draw on this? Hold on.
Deserved.
No. Okay. Switch loses a lot of FTCs. Like I said, second place mindset. Even if I don't win, at least I got something to gain from it. Look at that. Right there, second place mindset. He doesn't play to win. It's better than Marissa, who plays for placement. Switch just plays for second place. And sometimes it gets him the win, like in SSS. Apparently he won an SSS season. He was talking to me about that. His fellow Orc host, Survivor enthusiast. And normally I hate talking to people over text, but we had a pretty good conversation today. Like, look at this shit. This is a lot. It's a lot to unpack. But he's good at having a conversation. He's good at the social game. His partner Game Ed is on tribe. My partner Rainy. So we're kind of gonna be like forced together by default. We're two plat tier players, obviously. So plat players gotta stick together. And oh yeah, like I said, he's a mid platinum player via Typhon's Law. Sadie, I'm sorry for dragging you into this. There's more. Chase is an aspiring actor who moved to California to grab opportunities. What?
It's a picture.
Oh, it is.
He looks like,
What?
he looks like a cave person.
You're such a dick. Holy shit. Oh, I gotta turn my fan. It's so hot. Holy shit. You're such an ass.
Suck. He's got sausage finger
Oh my
eyebrows.
god. So,
I'm sorry, Chase.
Chase, if you're watching this, I apologize for Sadie's actions.
So,
So, him moving to California to continue his actor career shows to me that he's dedicated and loyal, which may have a part in the endgame. He might be a professional thrower in the endgame. He might throw the endgame. But we connect well. We haven't talked much strategy. It's a little worrisome. He did opt to keep his vote on Ova, which shows to me that he's not going to play passive. This shows to me that he can stand his ground. I respect. The only problem is, just like, he's not a field goat. Like Sadie says, what am I supposed to do about that?
elimination.
Elimination.
Yeah.
Gotcha. And according to Typhon's Law, he's a peak bronze player. I have no idea who this guy is. I think probably like Raven or Dallas put him here. I, again, have no fucking clue who this guy is. So, okay, notes on Gem. I did see on the cast, she's an older woman. And you never ask a woman her age. So I did not ask her how old she is.
Is it not in the cast sheet?
No, it is in the cast sheet. That's why I said she's an older woman.
Oh,
But I didn't
that would
directly ask
just
her.
not have the age in it?
No,
That's odd.
she does, but you never ask a woman her age. That's why I said, that's why I haven't said, how old are you, by the way?
It's the age! You don't need to say older woman. The age is there.
Well, okay, moving on. She's a vibe. Good energy all around.
Hey,
She's from Missouri, aka the middle of nowhere. She's a South Florida hyperfixation, and I showed her me painting my nails, and I used like the hand hearts emojis, stuff like that, just to act a little extra feminine around her, because I think that charms her. She's very loyal to our tribe. She doesn't want to vote any of this out. So, good on her. She was not a fan of scrambling and changing her vote last minute, as you can see here. And she's looking for a chill season. Look right here. I love that for a nice calm game. I don't think she's aware of the game I'm playing. And she's gonna look back on confessionals and be like, I was working with a psychopath. But she's my number one for now. I love voice notes. I love voice notes, dude. And
I would
I'm gonna
kill
intentionally not.
myself.
I'm not gonna say anything about this just to piss off the hosts because Batty was like, "Oh, this is a very exciting conversation. I definitely know what's going on between you and Madeline." So I'm just gonna not say anything.
Dude,
I'm gonna
if
leave it
this
at
was
this.
how I had to talk to someone in an org, I would kill
Dude,
myself.
this was like my communication with Ryan and BBO like 75% of the time. Ever since they dropped voice messages.
I
And
love my
Griffin
favorite
will get
org,
to.
BBO. The org that is definitely still called BBO.
Okay, Visuorgs. Okay.
Yeah, you're right about that. It's kind of a shitter name. You're
Yeah.
right, you're right.
Okay. Two more. Two more. I thought the name Satcho was retarded at first. I'm not gonna lie, but he's actually pretty chill. He works at a candy factory. And he compares himself to Willy Wonka. What? What?
Candy Factory.
What?
Candy Factory.
Oh yeah, dude. No, that's so fucking cool though. That's so fucking cool that he works at a candy factory though. Like, okay, Sadie, what do you do for
Called
work? What
Oompa,
do you do for
bro,
work?
called Oompa Loompas, the little orange motherfuckers.
Sadie, what do you do for work? What do you do for work? What do you do for work?
What?
What do you do for work?
A restaurant.
Bingo. Is that a fucking candy factory? Hell no.
I'm not saying there's anything wrong with it. It's just funny.
Dude, yeah, but I'm saying your job is shit. Compare that to fucking taste. Look at that. And you vibe check the batch and then go back to your office and I mean the paper part like that's boring, but like you taste test the candy.
I wasn't coming at the job of the candy factory. I thought it was a funny occurrence.
So I thought it was cool that I convinced him to switch his vote from Ova to Anakin with no effort. I typed this up. I was sitting in the car with my mom. We were getting Chick-fil-A. Um, and then I typed this up in literally like a minute. And then he's like, okay, I'll swap votes. In like 5 minutes. 5 minutes response time. So fucking free, bruh. Lastly, Over King. I know him from Minecraft Survivors. But like, I don't like know him. I just like know he exists. I think he's kind of like a fan of me. Kinda ish. You know, kind of a fan, but like whatever. So since he was a fan and he loves me so much, he came to me very desperate. Showed me that he was vulnerable. But I decided to give him a chance within the game. Also, because Anakin was like, "Oh, I'm a theater kid, by the," or I can't remember exactly what he said, but I'm like, "Yeah, I don't really want to work with a theater kid. Boring." Next. And also I knew I would like gain a really good ally out of Ova if I saved him here. So I'm having connections that I can fall back on, which is great. He also knew that I would make him bark for me because basically one time, Sadie, I don't know, were you playing this season where Gara made Mashy bark?
No, no.
Okay, well,
I
in a
don't
Minecraft
think
Survivor,
so.
Gara or Akashi made this guy Mashy
Yes, I know who
bark to
Gara
like
is.
save him with an idol or something like that. So I took that and I created Gara's law. Thou shalt make people bark for favors in Survivor. And so I went in like a really shitty like Minecraft Survivor lobby, and I got first boot, but that was intentional because I had to go to dinner, and then I was like walking up to people and I was like, "Hey, you're gonna bark for me," and we're gonna be allies to the end. And obviously, I got first boot, right? Who the fuck does that? The word gets around. Ova hangs around like the shit players in the community. So, obviously, yeah. He did bark for me. And he sent a little barking gif. See right here? Look, I love this dog. I love this little pupper. Look at this pup. Woof, woof, woof. Sadie, can you bark?
We're not in an org together. I don't think I need to.
Aww. I completed my goals because I am him. Moving on. What's next? Ideally, I would win this challenge. Gives me time to conserve my energy and not have to deal with tribal. There's also the possibility. Keyword possibility. It's probably not a reality, but it's not a 100% chance that I'm safe. They might be wary of me after making a risky play to save Ova's ass last second. So, if I'm safe here, it allows more things to go on. And for me to be like, oh, hey guys, I may have done this, but look at this. I think that's crazy. Are you doing the fucking cricket soundboard? You're a piece of shit. You're the worst confessional guest ever. I'm getting
No, I'm the best.
I'm gonna get napalm next time, bro.
Oh, you can't beat
I'm gonna
napalm.
message I'm gonna message dinner time underscore 6969 on Reddit, and I'm gonna be like, want to be a confessional guest.
Every time someone posts an org from the fucking
This
SSS
org
community,
is
he's
run,
like, "This org is run by charlatans
dude. No, he
and
said that.
deadbeat."
I can't remember what he said about Fiat Viber, but he said like something really similar. And I posted an actual origins. Anyway, I'd just rather be safe than sorry. I want to chill out in my connections. If I gain too much steam, I'm gonna lose the grip that I have. So I want to gain like a good amount, right? But not too much. So finally, we have trust rankings. First is Rainy. He's my partner. Next is Gem, number 1 currently. Then we have Scrub, because I promised him he wouldn't get pre-jury. And I mean, like, if someone tells you you're not getting pre-jury and you always get pre-jury, but they're telling you you're not gonna get pre-jury, I think you'd want to work with them. Switch, he's one of my duos. Thing is, Switch is a lot smarter than Scrub, so I'm putting Scrub above Switch. Ova, I saved his ass. He owes me. Satra, I literally got him to save Ova. Plain and simple, game is game. GSA and Madeline are like the same thing, where I had conversations with them, and like it was about the game, kind of game body convos. You feel me? But nothing important needs to be noted. But they're just kind of like there. And then Chase, I don't know how to feel about him. I like him, but I don't know where he stands within the game. And then Kay is really sweet and she types a lot, but we didn't really talk much during Tribal. And then at 11 we have Jerome's goofy ass. 7 results. 7 dry messages. Oh, that's it. Okay, what are your thoughts?
That
It was not nice.